Yes.
You know, you talk about happiness a lot and reaching towards happiness. And I wonder if you could talk about what happiness is, because I'm not actually sure I know what happiness is.
Uh, Look, first of all, I don't think you're supposed to know young. I mean, do children know they're happy? Infants, kids, toddlers, kids crawling around, experimenting with life. You look at them and they smile and they laugh. They only cry when they need food. I mean, they live. They simply live. And they live in the moment. And that's what enables them to be so sweet and juicy and lovable, and it's something that people lose. They lose it as they get older. They're conditioned into wanting to know what happiness is, wanting to have it some kind of image, a conception in their brain about what happiness is, and not, having a glass of water and thoroughly enjoying it, you know, breathing and thoroughly enjoying it, finding joy in the simplest of things, the most mundane of things, as well as the most celebrated of things. It's not, and we'll never know. You never know. I mean, look, I had yesterday, I mean, it was unbelievable. I won't go into it. But anyway, one moment, joy, absolute joy. The next moment, really, one moment later, something the exact opposite almost happened. And ordinarily, I would have gotten very unhappy and sad. And no, I didn't. I said, this is also here to teach you something about your life. So I don't know what happiness is. Just as infants don't know what happiness is, what it is to be sweet and juicy and lovable and full of the moment, living their lives without having to plot out the next day and the next month and the next year and just enjoying themselves, being alive. I mean, I would think that's what happiness is, being alive and thoroughly enjoying each moment of one's life without having to know what makes you happy. I don't know what makes me happy. I really don't. And yet I feel a lot of joy a lot of the time and all kinds of things and things I never dreamt would ever make me happy. And I'll tell you frankly, when life becomes your teacher and you can bow to life and you can truly have humility in front of life in all its dimensions, in every single nook and cranny of what it has to teach. You understand? Things that you once found negative and miserable, they're no longer negative and miserable. They're just your teacher. And you're almost grateful that they come to teach you what you need to do to learn to grow. And you can't learn these things if you close your heart. The heart is closed. And if the heart is open, you're going to be a happy person. It's really that simple. Get your heart open, you will be happy. Nothing out there is going to make you happy for more than a moment or two. You win the lotto, you're happy until everybody you know starts living off of you. And then you're like, what am I going to do with all this? It's really true, I mean, I remember when I bought my house in Woodstock, they all told, oh, look at the view and look at the, and you wind up living in the house, you never see the view. You're living there, your life, your work, everything you got to do, you don't see the view anymore. And I had to learn how to sit out on my porch and have a cup of coffee and really enjoy the morning. Listen to the woodpecker pecking at a tree. I had to learn all these things. I had to become a kid again. So what makes you happy? I don't know, Jan. I really don't. I think what makes anybody happy, as far as I can see, is you open your heart. Your heart is connected to God. There's gratitude, there's simplicity, there's joy there. And you accept all the different elements of life as your teacher. You understand? Teaching you what to do, what not to do, how to grow, how not to grow, how to live. And you recapture that. So recapture, so going back to paradise again. Is paradise lost and paradise regained? And paradise regained means that we learn how to be kids again, except we have kids with strength and a kind of innocence that enables us to deal with all the bullshit in life without allowing it to take it away from us. So I don't know. I mean, I gave up years ago thinking anything outside there is going to make me happy for more than a minute or two. If I'm happy in myself, then everything out there represents an opportunity to learn from and enjoy my life. So it's an internal opening, it's really getting the heart open, having the strength to sustain an open heart, having the strength to experience Ananda as a sustained force inside one. And then, that doesn't take much to make you happy. You get up in the morning. So I have no answer to everything. People ask me questions that I don't have any answers to, although I give long answers. I don't really have an answer to them. I don't know what makes me happy. I know getting my heart open enables me to enjoy whatever life brings to me. And probably more than anything, just to enjoy myself, being alive, being open to God and spirit and serving that higher energy, using my life to serve a higher force than myself. That makes me happy.
Thank you, Stuart.
I'm trying, honestly, just to finish this up, I didn't have all these years of training. Understand building the chakra system, developing chi, the power in myself to do what I'm talking about, then all of this would be like water flowing past a rock. There was nothing in me that could comprehend what I'm even talking about today if I didn't have years and years and years of training. A little bit of humility really helps. It really helps a whole lot. You never think that I am doing it. I mean, I remember Rudy told me after I taught my first class, he was outside. He was more thrilled than I was because I had no idea what I was doing up there. And he was just, his heart was like this. He found somebody to pass the work on to. And he said to me, look, next year in Big Indian, first I'll teach, then you'll teach, then we'll show cartoons. I'll never forget that as long as I live. I said, man, I could be replaced by the Roadrunner. So don't ever think I'm doing it. I'm not doing it. And to the moment you think you're doing it, your life is over. It's God, it's all spirit. Everything is a manifestation of higher energy. So whatever you live with in life, every day is sacred. Why get pissed off at what's sacred? Life is sacred. Why waste the energy being pissed off at what's sacred? Even all the bullshit, the wars, the starving of people, it's all there to teach us how to become more human. Problem is, very few people really listen and learn. Doesn't mean we can't listen and learn. Does anyone else have a question?
Stuart, that was a great answer.
I want to thank you, Bob, but it wasn't me that answered. It really wasn't. I listened to all this stuff. That's why I like questions. All this stuff comes out of me. Holy crap, look how much you got to learn, Stuart. It's teaching you. I used, look, I used to listen to Rudy. I honestly can't remember 5 things he said, but everything he ever said to me is inside me because I take it in. I took in the energy. I took in all the energy. And then it comes up. It's him talking. It's God talking. It's Nityananda talking. It's higher energy that flows through and it comes out as words. So and you're all here with me listening. God bless you for being here listening to this stuff. You'll be somewhere else, listening to a lot of nonsense. People fighting with each other, arguing over who's right and wrong. I mean, even that has something to teach us. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? Okay. All right. We will have meditation on. Oh, also, I just want to remind everybody, next Sunday, clocks change. So please be aware of that because last Sunday they changed in Europe and Israel. And I had people, I don't know, a bunch of them showed up an hour late. I was in the midst of giving a short talk and these people started to manifest. So just check it out. And I don't know, I think the clocks go back. So we'll have class an hour earlier, but it'll be the same time. Look, it's all an illusion, an hour earlier at the exact same time. How do you like that?
And Stuart, next Monday as well.
Oh yeah, next Monday I have a doctor's appointment. So I have this eye thing that I gotta go every 2 months and take care of. So there won't be a class next Monday. Okay, anyone else have a question? If not, thank you. God bless you all and a wonderful evening. And thank you all for being in my life. Thank you. See you soon.
Night, Stuart. Thank you.
Thank
There'll be
you.
class
Thank
on
you.
Thursday.
Thank
Stuart.
Wednesday.
Thank you.